Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Dapper Hour. Once again, I'm your host, Dapper Luke. Outstanding show going on today. This is show number 6. June is in the books. Outstanding shows during the month of June. Just got my numbers in. 600 unique listeners for the month of June. Thank you for everyone that has decided to listen in to Dapper Hour. Continue to listen in. Our goal for the month of July is 1,000 unique listeners. So if you're out there in radio, Famous Radio Live land, you're listening, make sure you tell a friend to listen in as well. Not even to my show, just listen to the Famous Radio Live, period. We got outstanding shows, outstanding content. Music is always on point. So if you're not listening, you should be. And if you know somebody that wants to listen in, definitely have them listen in. So what is going on right now? Social media is off the hook as always. A lot of things going on with social media. I'm not really into the gossip thing, but I like to know what's going on. So definitely hit me up on any of my social media. Let me know what you're thinking about my show, what you're thinking about what's going on. If you have any questions, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat. I'm on all of those. Dapper Luke, DAPPERLUQ. Definitely hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I'm having an outstanding time on the radio, kind of talking to you guys week in and week out. Hope you're enjoying the content. And if you are, if you aren't, let me know. Speak to me. I'm approachable like I told y'all before. I want y'all to be a part of this show as much as I am. So, what is going on? Want to shout out my co-host from last week, Mr. Jay Ortiz. Also, my guest, Mr. Kalen Mayo. Both those guys had an outstanding show last week. Did real big things. Mr. Clean Cut. I must apologize to Mr. Clean Cut. He was a phone interview, and I thought it was going very well. We could hear him in the studio very well, but I just heard that everyone out there in Famous Radio Live land, he did not get projected properly. That's on me. I got it. I'm new to this. I'm still learning, but at the same time, I'm going to make sure that you guys get a quality interview. So hopefully I'll have him on really soon. I want to have him in the studio, but even if I don't have him in the studio, trust and believe, I've got it down packed, and you will hear the next interview. But regardless, look for Mr. Clean Cut on his social media. Look for him as well on any type of website, MrCleanCut.com. He's got the whole tuxedo, bow ties. He's got it all as far as accessories. So listen up, Mr. Clean Cut. Shout out to you out there in Richmond. Jay Ortiz, my homeboy, Mr. Model Gang Crew. He will be out and about as well. Come to Island Twist. He should be there today. Listening up. But at the end of the day, he has a lot of projects. We want to make sure we follow him. So as those guys give me information, I will definitely put it out to you. Let me give you a quick wrap up before I kind of introduce my co-host and get going. As you all know, last week was the 4th of July. It was an outstanding 4th of July for me. Normally, I like to host at my house. I think for the last 3 years, I've been hosting at home. But this year, I was like, let me go ahead and get on the road. And on top of that, I also was able to go and see the wedding for a good friend of mine, Mr. Lewis Tennis. Congratulations to you and Sarah Tennis. They had an outstanding wedding at the W Hotel in downtown Washington, D.C. Let me just say, first and foremost, I love rooftop environment. And the rooftop environment at the W down on 15th Street overlooking the National Mall, there is nothing like it. Outstanding view. He allowed me to pick out his tuxedo, custom-made tuxedo from Alpha Clothiers. So that's definitely a really good look. Thanks for those at Alpha Clothiers for making outstanding tuxedos and also allowing me to give one to my homeboy. He looked really good. Wife looked really good. If you have not seen the pictures already, they are up on my social media as well as up on his social media. So check me out, Dapper Luke, again on my Facebook as well as IG, and those pictures are up. Custom-made tuxedo, Alpha Clothiers, definitely outstanding. That was on Saturday. Sunday and Monday was all about the family. Took it out to Six Flags out there in Maryland, Six Flags America. Then I went to the Baltimore Zoo. Haven't been to the Baltimore Zoo, wow, in about 20 years. I'm surprised they're still out there, but they are doing big things. A lot of outstanding animals. Family loved it. That's what it's all about. It's all about that family time. So shout out to those guys at the Baltimore Zoo for having an outstanding experience for the family. And then I just wrapped it up on the 4th of July with my uncle. Shout out to Uncle Clarence out there in Baltimore. Doing big things. Mr. Fancy Clancy. If you don't know him, definitely look him up. Fancy Clancy doing big things. All pro vending up there in Baltimore. Working at all the stadiums. Orioles games, Ravens games, Maryland Terps. Uncle's doing big things. So definitely shout out to him. And appreciate us having us don't get to see very, family that often, but when I do, I definitely want to show love. So that is the weekend wrap up. 4 big days for the 4th of July. I mean, and this week is pretty much almost over. So, hey, there we go. Got to introduce my co-host now. Co-host, definitely a model gang alumni. He's a personal trainer, model. Also, he's competed in fitness events as far as lifting weights, doing that, competing on stage. He's doing big things. So this show is all about health and fitness. So I just want to introduce my guy, Mr. Rob Endo. What's going on there, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for having me, man.
No doubt, no doubt. So how are you, brother?
Oh, man, I'm good. Just trying to stay cool,
Stay positive, you know what I'm saying? How was your 4th of July? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, man. 4th of July, always a celebration. Always a great celebration. Always, happy to eat some more food.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get right into it. So you are a personal trainer, and also you do the modeling. So what are some of the things that you've done and also you have coming up?
All right. Well, I am a personal trainer. You know what I mean? I've been in fitness models, and I've done bodybuilding competitions. I've done weightlifting competitions. I've prepped guys and women for shows. Fitness is my thing. It's just what I enjoy doing.
Yeah, you definitely show. I mean, you definitely put a lot. I've been to the gym with you a couple of times. I tried to hang. I'm not sure if I did. I mean, if I didn't, don't tell nobody about that. But I did what I could when I could and had a good time doing it. So at the end of the day, well, that's what it's all about. But let me ask you this. As far as, what is your take on people that want to get into that lifestyle, begin lifting weights? What is your recommendation, folks that want to kind of venture into that?
All right. First off, I would start off. A lot of misconception goes into when someone trying to get into fitness, they always think of weights.
Very much, get big and lift as much as you can.
That's it. And it's more to fitness than just lifting weights. First, you have to eat right.
Big part of it, definitely.
Without your diet, you're not going to get the results that you want in the gym. So, therefore, eating right is where I think I believe everybody should start with.
Okay.
Don't go to the gym thinking you can lift and look the best or look better than the next person, because you see what you see on TV, on YouTube. Don't let the media fool you. It's more to fitness than just lifting weights.
So I guess you're saying you should have a balanced routine that focuses on lifting weights, eating well, cardio. Do you do cardio?
I personally don't do cardio.
I do a little bit of cardio. I'm in my, mid 30s. I'm gonna just say I'm in my mid 30s. But cardio is a big thing for me, because I know if I don't do cardio, I'm just not. I hate it. It's something, but I feel like I have to do it. So I do cardio before my workout to kind of get me warmed up.
It's necessary. Cardio is necessary. Most times. Also, you don't always have to do cardio starting off. So we're talking about people that are starting off fit.
Okay, so diet is the first thing. All right. And then once you all right, now when you say diet, now for me personally, one of the things that I try to do is drink a lot of water. I feel as though water is very important. I know for me, just kind of starting out over the last few months, I was about 215 pounds. And this was probably about 3 months ago. Okay. And then I shifted my diet to pretty much nothing but water, meaning no juices, no sodas, pretty much water for every meal, and then room temperature water. I don't like cold water. For whatever reason, I feel as though cold water just doesn't agree with me. So I usually do warm water, and then also I try to make sure that I do a smoothie, that adds my fruit intake, and try to throw vegetables in every diet. Is that a good diet for me, or?
Yes, vegetables. Oh man, as we always were kids, we always remember to eat the vegetables.
Very true.
Dads always told us, make sure you put some kind of green in it. Yes, make sure you put greens in everything you eat. Every meal you eat, try to eat at least whatever kind of green.
Okay.
Number one is protein. It's the building block.
Protein is very important.
Make sure you take a lot of protein in. A lot of misconception, again, people have with this diet thing. They always say, oh, bread, and I'm stop eating carbs, and I'm not going to get into details, very detailed about carb eating and carb loading, because
that's for the guys that are like professionals, the ones that are competing. We just average guys want to go to the gym and make sure that our diet is right. Okay. Now, also with that, as far as your diet, okay, so is it amount of meals you eat? I heard you should eat smaller portions and eat more times during the day. Is that important, or is it because pretty much everyone's under that mindset of 3 meals a day and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I mean, what are your thoughts on like eating properly as far as number of meals a day?
Well, number of meals a day is it just helps. Eating 5, 6, 7 meals a day.
5, 6 times. Okay, all right.
That also goes in the amount of macros you eat, you intake, and macros, in layman's terms, means the amount of protein, carbs, and fat you take in your body.
Okay.
In layman's terms. So that being said, 5 to 6 meals is important when you're trying to burn fat quicker, gain muscle, and
okay. Now these 5 to 6 meals, these are smaller meal portions. But now when you say 5 to 6 meals, is this like a sandwich? Is this like a 2-course meal? Is this like what is the size of these 5 to 6 meals per day?
All right, an estimate would be somebody like me. I weigh approximately 190. My meal consists of maybe 7 to 8 ounces of chicken.
Okay.
Broccoli, a cup of broccoli, and half a slice of avocado. That would be one meal.
Okay. I hear avocado's a real. What is that, like a power fruit, or what is that? What is avocado doing for me?
Avocado is a healthy fat.
Okay, gotcha.
Fat you need in your body. You know what I mean? You need fat. Don't get it twisted. Fat is very important.
But it's the type of fat you're taking in. Gotcha. All right, so I need to start at. Now, when I was up in New York, I was up there for New York Fashion Week in February, and a good friend of mine put me onto the avocado toast. They eat avocado toast, if not for every breakfast, probably 3 to 4 days out of the week, they eat avocado toast. And like you say, it's something light, but it also gives you that energy and fat early in the morning to kind of get you going. Exactly. So that's New York lifestyle. You can go to a diner. For here, you got to kind of get it yourself and either make it or kind of buy it where you can. Maybe go to Whole Foods Market or something of that nature.
Right.
All right. So, I mean, diet is very important. We've got that. Now, I've got my diet going. I'm not going to say I'm perfected. I'm still average Joe getting my diet together. But I want to go to the gym. So I'm going into the gym, all right? I want to hit it day one. What are some of the things I should be looking for, or some of the things I should be trying to do that first day in the gym? Of course, not try to lift the heaviest thing I can pick up, but, what is your advice? I'm day one, new guy in the gym.
First day in the gym, at the beginning, I would advise, when you go to the gym, work on your form. If let's say you're working on chest, work on how to lift the bar, get the bar up the rack without injuring yourself.
Okay.
I see a lot of injury in the gym that
real early injuries.
We don't need that. We don't need to call ambulances. We're trying to work out and get there, get done, get fit, feel better, and all that. We don't need that ego. Leave that ego at the door.
Yes,
man. It's so much of that. You know what I mean? Focus on the form, the technique. Because if you start one way, of course it becomes a habit. If you keep doing this the wrong way, and you're not going to see any results. So go in the gym, figure out the right way to do it. You know what I mean? Not hurt yourself without hurting yourself. If you want to lift heavier than normal, which you shouldn't, but always make sure you ask somebody to spot
Get you a spot. So, I mean, day one, do you think, me, the average person going to the gym, should I look for a trainer right off the bat, or should I kind of maybe find a friend who I feel as though has already been in the gym a couple of times, to kind of make sure, like you say, I get that form and that technique down properly?
Right. That's always a good idea. Find a trainer, even for that first week, so you can have an idea.
Okay, and also get some variety as far as your workout, because I know for me, I go to the gym. I try to go to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. I would consider myself, I'm not an expert, maybe a novice. I've been going to the gym for quite a few years now. But I mean, for me, I like to change it up. I can't just do dumbbells every day. I just can't do barbell every day. I try to do like a dumbbell day. I try to do like a barbell day, and I also try to do like a cardio day. I would say calisthenics day. Push-ups, sit-ups, Because I try to, mix up my muscles. So muscles not doing the same thing over and over again. What they say, muscle confusion.
Right. You always want to confuse the muscle.
And then also, it just helps me as far as wanting to go to the gym. Because if you're doing the same routine over and over again, it gets boring. And you don't want to be bored the first couple of weeks, because then you're going to quit.
Exactly.
So, so for me, like I said, I'll do 1 day dumbbells. And well, let me ask you this. When I go in the gym, I usually do like whole body when I go in the gym. Like each time I do a leg, I'll do arms, I'll do chest, back, I'll do abs. Each time I go in the gym. Now, mind you, that's 3 to 4 days a week. It's not every day. And then I'll switch it up as far as the next day with a dumbbell vice a barbell. Or I'll do the equipment vice the dumbbells or barbells. But I'm, doing the full body. Should I be doing only legs one day, only chest one day? I know Universal Chest Day is Monday, so...
Yes, I hate Mondays. I don't do chest on Mondays. But my advice to that is, when it comes to body parts, first of all, I'm going to start with saying it's two different... bodybuilding and weightlifting, two different things.
Okay.
People get it mixed up, and be careful with that. But depending on what you're trying to do, because I've always wanted to build my body up to, sculpt my body up to the best possible way I can. And when it comes to weightlifting, I also want to be strong. I lifted to be very strong. I started with martial arts, mixed martial arts, and our sensei always would tell us not to lift heavy because it'll slow punch.
So you wanna get strength, but you didn't necessarily want to get bigger. So I mean, how long have you been lifting that, like on a competitive or a level that you're on right now?
At this point, I've been lifting since approximately 6 years now.
Oh, 6 years. Wow. Okay.
6 years. The military got me into this weightlifting thing. I was always martial arts. I love to fight, and from then I wanted to do bodybuilding because I wanted to compete. I saw how strong I was. I wanted to compete. So.
Gotcha. So the military was a big part of you kind of getting into weightlifting.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie, on the heaviest I ever weighed in my life, 235, was on a deployment. I was lifting 2 to 3 times a day. Out there on them ships deployment 6 months long, you ain't got nothing to do.
All you got is
so the gym is your way to kind of have a sanctuary.
Very
so
much.
I was eating those 4 to 5 meals a day, and these is like not small meals. I was taking the protein. I was also just in the gym constantly. But the thing for me, 235 was too big. I did not like 235. I felt sluggish. I felt like I just had all this mass on me. So right after that deployment, I wore it to the beach a couple times. I had to show it off. I'm not gonna get that big for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to show it off a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But then when I got done, I pretty much, I went and became an RDC, if you don't know, Recruit Division Commander, drill instructor, if you want to call it. And I lost, and I went down to 190. So I went from 235 in like 07 to when I went out to Great Lakes in 2009, I was 190 pounds. But I was quicker, I was leaner.
Right.
I don't think it was healthy because I wasn't eating the way I should. But because, you're in that lifestyle where you have to be, working out and be constantly doing it, it was what I had to do. Now, like I said, I got back up to like 215, and I was kind of my carry-around weight for a few years. And now I'm kind of like at 205. And that's been since I've been on this water, just drinking strictly water. So I think, between 200 to 205 is where I'm going to try to stay if I can. And then we'll see how that goes. It's been fun. I feel healthy. And I like the lifestyle. So if I can maintain this, be healthy, feel good, look good, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Well, we've got some good information. We've been going for a little bit now. Of course, I want to take a quick break, pay a couple bills right quick, and at the same time play a little bit of music for my featured artist this week. So listen in, Mr. Talton Manning. You'll see him later on today if you come out to Dapper Happy Hour. This is Dapper Luke, and you're listening to the Dapper Hour. All right, bro, that was 20 minutes.
on cue, huh?
I was trying to glance over. I was trying to tell you to shut the door, but I didn't want to yell into the microphone. Shut the door.
Yeah, I know, right? I ain't want to be that loud bang either.
So, what time is 6:30? That's perfect. So we gonna give old boy a call, and then do the interview with him, and then after that,
Who's this dude again?
Talton Manning. So he is just a saxophonist. I'm gonna
Okay.
feature him at the Dapper Happy Hour.
Oh, that's a Friday?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, tomorrow, right?
yeah, it's Friday, right? It's Friday.
It's Friday.
That's why I say it later on today. But
Yeah, okay.
it's Thursday, but it's Friday. You know what I'm talking about?
I got you.
So yeah, let me get this guy to come up. Hello? I'm good. Can you hear me? Kind of low. Are you having me on speaker? You're kind of coming in really low. I'm not sure why. Not exactly. Not sure. I get a lot of feedback. Can you hear me? A lot of feedback. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, that sounds a lot better. All right, so I have my guy Rob in the studio. Can you hear him?
Hold on, man. Let me try something because you are pretty faded.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello, you there now?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go into a quick interview with you, and I kind of sent you the questions just to kind of let you know what we're gonna be talking about. I pretty much just want to know about you and what you're gonna be doing for the Dapper Happy Hour tomorrow. We've already been gone for probably about 15, 20 minutes. I just got finished playing one of your songs, and then we're just gonna interview you, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
You ready to rock and roll? You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, so give me like 1 second. I'm just going to go ahead and push record, and then we're going to go into the interview. Cool? Welcome back to the Dapper Hour. I'm your host, Dapper Luke. I'm in the studio with my man, Rob Endo. What's going on there, brother?
Yo, what's up?
We are having an outstanding show for the most part. Hope you enjoyed that last musical selection. That was from my man, Mr. Talton Manning. Going to introduce him here in 1 second. What's going on there, Mr. Talton?
Hey, how you doing, man? I can't call you, man.
I'm doing real good. Hey, I just want to kind of give a quick intro for you. So you are my primary guest today, and you'll be featured later on today at the Dapper Happy Hour. Definitely a outstanding saxophonist. I know you got an album out right now, or is it coming out?
Well, I have a mixtape, but it's kind of a tribute to my album. My first album should actually come out in September.
Okay, you have a mixtape out. Definitely good to go. We expect to see you later on today, like I said, at the Dapper Happy Hour. So let me know a little bit about you and how you got started in the saxophone game. Okay, good to go. Good to go. So, is that your favorite instrument? Do you play any additional instruments? Okay, good to go. Good to go. So, tell me, as far as your album goes, kind of what was your inspiration for it, and what is what can I expect to hear on that album?
Relationship. When you kind of meet someone, you fall for them, then you're deep into the relationship, wherever it's good, and then, you have some troubles, and then it's the end of it. Then my idea was to have a lot of the hooks to be sung, so you can get an idea of what the overall vibe or the message of the song is, and then the instrumentals, the instrument will take over the verses, so it's still more of an instrumental track, but there are some words so it can give you an idea of what the message is.
Okay, nice, nice. Now, as far as genres, would you consider yourself like jazz? What is the genre you consider yourself to be in?
I guess it would have to be something like smooth jazz.
Okay,
But I really not. I don't like to be put in the category because.
gotcha, gotcha. Most
I
artists
can
don't.
make anything that feels good. I would try to produce or try to hop on. So I could be on something that sounds like funk, pop, or gospel. But I guess what usually comes out when I sit down to produce is more of an R&B or smooth jazz.
Okay. Yeah, I know when I heard you up at, we met actually, you and I, at Havana Nights, an event I hosted up in Richmond. Shout out to the folks in Richmond, Christy Durham.
Yeah.
And, you just played pretty much a lot of modern R&B tracks. You kind of blended in with the saxophone, and it was amazing. I definitely like that. So like you said, you as an artist, you don't really consider yourself in one genre because you can play so many, and music in and of itself is music. I think a lot of people on the outside try to put you in a box, but music is music. And like you say, if you can play one genre, you can play a lot if you're good with that particular instrument.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. Yeah, I believe that music is a feeling. You just be able to capture your feelings and express it. I don't really see why, what category. I don't understand why categories and genres are important. I like feel good music. That's what I try to produce.
Awesome, awesome. So, as far as the Dapper Happy Hour, what can we expect to hear from you as far as music? I mean, do you have anything selected, or do you just kind of feel the crowd and let it go?
I definitely have a bank of songs that I will pull from, but yeah, I definitely try to, as far as the order of them, I try to feel the crowd out. It'll be a mixture of some originals, some old school, a few jazz standards, and definitely some of the newer, new school songs that you'll hear like on the radio and things like that, just to keep people happy.
Okay, cool, cool. So you're gonna take it to like the '80s, '90s, and just kind of come all the way through some modern music.
Yeah, that's kind of how I like to do it. Touch a little bit of every era.
Cool, cool. I like it. I like it. Outside of the event you have going on, where else can people see you live? They want to come see you.
Well, actually, I have a band, Different Perspective.
Different perspective.
Yeah, Different Perspective.
Okay.
We're a young band. A lot of my band members are just out of high school. A couple of them are still in high school. But we just got a contract to do the jam session here at the train station.
Okay, I've been there. They do a Tuesday session.
Until through August. So every Thursday from 7 to 10. And it's really catered to try to reach and have an atmosphere where local musicians can come out and network and just have a place to showcase and to jam, have fun. So it's a really laid back kind of feel. And we try to encourage a lot of the local musicians that are around to come out and just have fun. Meet your peers, because we're not competition. We definitely are friends in this. So we just try to have an atmosphere where we can connect one artist to another.
Okay, and that's Thursday, train station. That's in Newport News, or that's in Hampton?
Newport News.
Newport News. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I have been there for the Tuesday. I know they do an open mic night on Tuesday, but I definitely may have to come out there on a Thursday one night. and kind of check it out. Awesome, awesome. Your band. Do you guys have a website? Do you have social media? Where can we see you guys as far as your social media?
Well, yes, I do. I have a website, and that would be dynastyproductionsllc.com. And that is my production company. The band's YouTube page will be Different Perspective, the band. And then you can follow me on Facebook as Talton Toneful, that's Toneful, Manning. So Talton Toneful Manning on Facebook.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Definitely make sure y'all check him out. Check out the session he does on Thursday. Any other big shows, big events you have coming up?
Coming up, not right now, man. We get booked for a lot of private gigs. Our band is only about just over a year old, so we're still trying to break into the public scene where we do more public shows. So right now, probably once a month you can catch us at the 88.1 Wind Down Wednesday or Sundown at the Crown. But those dates come like per month. But we're usually there at least one Wednesday out of the month there with Jim Reynolds. He's gracious enough to have us coming there.
Okay, nice, nice. Now, is Deshaun Mays? I know he's a part of your band.
Yes, Deshaun.
Okay, yeah, real good dude. Had him at one of my Dapper happy hours. Definitely shut that down. So much respect to him. Got to shout him out. And yeah, that's awesome, man. We definitely want to make sure we come see you and some of the projects you have going on. As far as your original music, kind of what's the favorite song you have? Make sure we play that. What is your favorite song you kind of got on that mixtape?
I want to say it's number 8. It's a track called Have Your Way. It's actually originally a gospel tune. It's like an original gospel song. And it has a few words, but when my band plays it, it's just an instrumental. And it's just to kind of start off, I kind of start every show with it. It's kind of a worship. Just try to get in the right mind frame, because I do believe that, the energy we put out through music is received that way. So we just try to get, in a positive mind frame so that, that God can have his way through us as we're, performing and touching the ears and the souls of the audience.
Okay, nice, nice. I like it. We'll definitely make sure we put that on and just focus on, your album and letting you know what you got out there. Awesome, awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to the show, looking forward to the performance. I was highly impressed with what you had going on up there in Richmond, so I know you're going to shut it down. If you come out to the Dapper Happy Hour, I know for a fact you will enjoy the show. For me, I like to have original music and also just live music. A DJ is nice. I appreciate the DJs. No shade on the DJs. But I just feel as though when you're kind of in that grown and sexy atmosphere, there's nothing like a live musician right there on the scene. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So definitely want to shout you out. Make sure you come through to Dapper Happy Hour. Listen up, Mr. Talton Manning, and Different Perspective is the name of the group. Give us your social media one more time. Make sure we got that off so everybody can check you out.
Our YouTube page is Different Perspective, the band. Facebook, I am Talton Toneful Manning. We do have a website, which is dynastyproductionsllc.com.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate it. Any questions for him, Rob, you got?
I just looking forward to seeing
you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it, brother.
Cool. I'm sending my co-host got any questions for you.
I'm just looking forward to see you tomorrow, man.
Cool. Thank you, man. I look forward to it, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good night.
That was about 10 minutes. That thing kept fucking up. It kept going in and out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Alrighty, so that takes us to about 30 minutes. We'll probably do another 20 minutes, you and I. And
like 6:45. We got like 15, right?
No, we've been going for 31 minutes, so we need to do another 20 minutes or so, because we're gonna throw 3 songs in there, and we're gonna have like 2 commercials in there. So yeah, man. Do another minute. Right there. I'll insert some music right there. We're at 32.29. Okay. You said number 8. Okay. All right, you ready to rock?
Yeah.
Let's do it, brother. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Dapper Luke. I'm still in the studio with my man, Mr. Rob Endo. What's going on there, brother?
What's up, people? What's up, Luke? Man?
This is the Dapper Hour. That was a quick interview with the featured artist this week, Mr. Talton Manning. He will be at Island Twist later on today, 7 to 9 p.m. for the Dapper Happy Hour. Make sure you check him out. If you want to see him, he put out all of his social media, so check him out. He is a part of the band Different Perspective. We're going to have him there as an individual, but he's definitely doing big things out there with his band, and we hopefully we're going to support them any way we can. If you didn't hear, he is at the train station on Thursdays from 7 to 9-ish with the band, so definitely get out there if you can. So let's get back into it. You know, we had a really good conversation about health, fitness, getting in the gym. Kind of went over the diet a little bit, you know, the proper weight standards. I got a few rules. You know, I like to put rules out there. So we're going to get into our rules here in a second. Before we do, let's get back into it as far as, you know, me asking you questions there, Rob. So as far as the new routine, I'm trying to get in the gym. How many times a week should I be in the gym kind of starting off?
Starting off, man, you want to get comfortable. So try to go, I would suggest going 2-3 times a week maybe.
Okay.
Just to get your foot in there. And then when you get comfortable with the weights, the machines, and then you can go as much as you can, or as much as you're comfortable.
Okay, all right. So I mean, just starting out, you know, 2 to 3 times, and you want to have a balanced workout. Now, I don't know if you answered that, but as far as, like you say, is it okay to kind of do the full body, or should I try to, you know, focus on legs one day, chest one day?
Oh, yeah,
what's your perspective on that?
With that, you should try to focus on one muscle group.
Okay.
Every day, I personally, when I go in the gym, and I suggest this to my clients and friends and whoever, try to focus on one muscle group if you want to build that. You know what I mean? Kill that muscle group. Just destroy it. You know what I mean? That's the whole goal. If you're trying to focus on legs and
break it down and build it back up.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's too much stress on, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. You want to focus on one muscle group, not go and just work whole body work. Then you're not really getting the best of, what's the saying? You're not getting the dollar for your buck.
Oh, you're not getting the bang for your buck.
The bang for your buck.
The bang for your buck. Gotcha.
I'm still trying to
I got your back.
this,
I got your back.
You know, these sayings.
I got your back, bro.
We don't have those in Gambia, so I'm still.
Yes, you know, but all right. So let me also ask you this: as far as mistakes, what are some of the common mistakes you see with people when they first start out, or when you first get a new client? What are some mistakes that you want to try to avoid?
Oh man, the mistakes they make. Well, I heard this and that, and I did it this way, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. If you my client, all my clients out there, I hope you listening. If you're my client, don't you coming to me for advice. Don't come tell me
you what you used to do.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You
take
leave
the
it up
advice
to me to give you the best advice I possibly know, to customize your meal plans and do all this for you. So don't come tell me what you should do.
Okay.
That's number one. That's number one mistake. The first mistake.
Listen to the trainer. Don't tell the trainer what you're going to do or what you've been doing.
Exactly.
If they're a good trainer. So how do you know if you have a good trainer? How do you know, should they have a certification, to make sure that this is the right trainer for me, or?
Oh man, that varies. Me personally, man, I would say, I think just going into anything, you have to look the part. No shots to these trainers that are not
no shots. I feel like a shot coming. I feel like it's a shot coming. We're gonna listen in though.
But if you don't look the part, how are you gonna tell me to do this? You know what I mean? I would expect you to look the part. Look like you work out. Look like you know what you're talking about.
Look like the only time you're in the gym is not when you're training me, but you actually get in there and work out yourself.
Actually work out yourself. You know what I mean? So if I see somebody that look fit, I'll go ask questions. I'll comfortably ask questions. You know what I mean? And I would expect a good answer from them. You know what I mean? Versus what I've heard and what I think you should do and what I YouTubed and you know what I mean. So make sure you know who you asking, because everybody's not a trainer. Most of these guys just do one show and call themselves trainers. No, it's something you have to research, something you learn, something you experience. You know, all that plays a part in it. So be careful who you pick as a trainer.
Be careful who you pick as a trainer. They should have some type of certification. They should look the part.
Yeah.
Okay, now with that, you know, you kind of touched on something I want to hit on. So, all right, I've been going to the gym. I've been hitting it hard for like a year. I feel like I'm right there. Is that a good time to maybe compete in the show, or for your experience as far as a person going into a show, kind of what is the time frame before you would even begin competing or even consider competing?
Man, when it comes to shows, man, it's a whole nother ball game. Shows, everything has to do with timing. Timing has to be right. You have to be, you know, there's no particular time, depending on how you look, depending on how your body looks. You know what I mean? Where you are when it comes to stepping on stage. Because timing is everything. Dieting, how long you've been dieting, what kind of show you're going into. You know what I mean? All that plays a role in it. And then when it comes to shows, the science behind water, carb loading, which is called, just getting everything out your body, all the liquid out your body, just look full, and it's a lot of technique to it. So you have to plan ahead. I'll say your first show, at least a year.
Okay, so now the day I decide, you know what, I'm gonna do a show, to the day of the show, like, is that what, 3 months? Is that 6 months? Like, when you're revving up for a show, what does that prep time look like?
Man, see, it's different for me. I've been doing this for quite a while. I can do a show. Not trying to blow myself up, but I can do a show.
It's like you're bragging a little bit. Okay, all right, gotcha.
Nah,
You stay fit, gotcha. All right, for me, I'm not ripped up, cut up, and all that. So I'm like, you know, I want to do a show. I want to compete. Should I give myself 6 months to get that, like you say, that diet right and get my water balanced and all of that?
Yeah,
what's my time frame?
The average is 6 months, and there's a lot of shows, and you can pick whatever date, you know, depending on where you are with this. You know, how ready you are, or how fit, or how confident you are into stepping on stage. I mean, you can. It's a lot into it, you know what I mean? And depending on what it is, if you go into NPC, which is, you have these people like, they don't test for NPCs, but you got shows like OCBs and natural bodybuilding, you know what I mean? They would test for that. So
test for like what, steroids or illegal
drugs,
usage? Is that still a big thing? Are people still using steroids nowadays?
Oh man, don't let me start on that.
Do you take steroids? Well, let me not. Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. Never mind.
Yeah.
Belay that.
He knows not to ask that question. Right?
Hey, don't ask a question you don't want the answer for. Like,
we don't do that
mind.
over here, baby.
Okay, no, right on. So I got a few rules I kind of want to go over. You know, these are some of the rules I try to live by. You can thumb up it, thumb down it. Let me know kind of what you feel. But I always try to put rules out to the people to help them out.
Right.
So rule number 1. Make a trip to the doctor at least once a year. You should kind of know your health status. I know most guys, like, going to the hospital is like, you know what, unless my arm falling off, I ain't going to the hospital. And I'm not going to lie, I'm somewhat the same way.
Yeah, me too.
In my opinion, hospitals is like a giant guessing game. Like, they just sit there and guess what's wrong with you. But the military, when I was in, you know, it forced me to go at least once a year. And I think that's a good mindset to have. Go at least once a year to kind of know what your status is as far as health, you know, heart, lungs, all that. Just get checked out, you know, because you never know.
And not only that, man. Like, if you're into fitness, you want to go to the chiropractor. You know what I mean? At least once a month or once a year. Like you said.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
It doesn't have to be once a month, but depending on how much you lift. I lift heavy, and I should be going, but whenever I get back aches, I'm like, oh, it's part of the workout. So.
Yeah. But you have gone to a chiropractor.
Yeah. I've went maybe once.
Okay, I've never been. I don't even know how you would even sign up for a chiropractor, but I've heard about them. I heard they do really great things. No shit on a chiropractor.
Yeah.
All right. Good quality sleep is good for your health.
Oh yeah, man. I can't stress that enough.
You know, I know me personally, and I've said this before on here, I'm somewhat of an insomniac, but I try to get a good amount of sleep. But the one thing that I have to with is kind of shutting my mind down. I've been getting some things like I've been getting Z-Quil. I'm about to start doing this whole nighttime tea because I know when you begin working out, recovery is a big thing.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you want to work out and you want to recover.
Sir.
And a part of that recovery is actual sleep and allowing your body to heal. Because like you said, you're breaking muscle down and you're allowing it to build back up. And how are you going to do that if you don't rest? You have to rest, get you a good night's sleep, you know, if you can, as much as possible. So sleep is a big thing.
It is very important. I don't get as much as I should. A lot of people don't. And then you go in the gym, just give it your all. So your body breaks down in the gym. Your body doesn't grow in the gym. And when you leave the gym, when you're sleeping, is why your body grows. That's where you get the gains everybody talk about. So
okay. So you're not gaining in the gym. You're gaining during your rest phase.
Exactly.
So sleep and rest is very important. Awesome,
Very
awesome.
important.
Work out 2 to 3 times per week and have a balanced workout.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's what
minimum at least.
Start 2 to 3 days, you know, to get you started so you don't get in there. You don't want to hurt yourself, and like you say, you have a balanced workout.
Yes, sir. Rest days, some people say, you know, overtraining. What is overtraining? Yes, there's overtraining. And you don't want to overtrain your body. You got to listen to your body sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel, it's not the fact you don't feel like going. You need to take days off. You need to take a break from the gym.
Yeah. I tell my son all the time. My son is an athlete, you know, high school athlete. And they have that mindset of, are you hurt or are you injured?
Right.
You know, that's a big thing. And like you said, you know your body. You know if it's just a little tweak, or you know if, all right, I ain't gonna be able to get up tomorrow. Of course, you can push through pain, but you don't want to try to push through an injury.
Yeah.
You know, the injury itself, the only thing that's going to heal an injury is time. And maybe the hospital sometimes, depending on how bad the injury is. But, you know, you need that time. So if you are injured, definitely take the time off, because all you're going to do is you're either going to make it worse or you're going to prolong the recovery phase.
Exactly.
So, all right, good advice, good advice. Pay attention to your diet. Your diet is very important.
Yes, I can't stress it enough. All you people like that always wonder why you're not seeing the little abs and the little core, why your core not strong, or why I've been training for 2-3 years and still don't have abs. Starts in the kitchen, baby.
Starts in the kitchen.
Starts in the
Abs
kitchen.
are built in the kitchen.
Yes,
so
sir.
diet is very important. Good information, good information. Try to minimize, not eliminate, some of your favorite foods. That's a big rule for me. I know for me, I like sugars. I like not so healthy foods. But I don't eliminate them. I just minimize. So that way I may have one once a month. For me, I like brownies and ice cream. I'm not eating brownies and ice cream every day. I might eat it once a week. I maybe eat it once a month, or maybe even once or 2 months. But I'm not. Some people have the mindset, if I eliminate it, and then when I go back and eat it, I failed. You know, it's not a failure. You know, you've created a craving now. You know, you don't want to eliminate it, and then you create that craving, and then you go back and you just overindulge. Allow yourself to have the things that you like every now and again.
Live your life.
You know, exactly.
It doesn't necessarily have to be strict all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Really
be
good.
able to enjoy your you know, the things that you like every now and again, but don't overindulge.
Exactly.
And if you decide to have it one day, don't see it as a failure. Just see it as, okay, I had it today. Now I'm not going to do it again for another month. I'm not going to do it again for another few weeks, and then, you know, get back into that healthy diet while you're not having that craving. And for me, it's brownies and ice cream. You could be, you know, cookies. You could be cake. Whatever it is, pizza.
Cheat day. I mean,
Cheat day. That's what it is.
my
Cheat
weakness
day.
is, for those who know me, Nutella. Nutella is my weakness. I can eat that out the jar, like a whole Nutella. Give me the Sam's Club version. You know what I mean? The big one.
the big
The
economy
big-
size,
yeah.
family size.
But,
Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't have to, you know, live your life. You don't have to. I eat healthy for the most part, but the other day I had some pineapple coconut ice cream.
Good
You know
to
what I
go.
mean? Some Nutella. Yeah, live up. It doesn't always have to be that. And I consider those my cheat days. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
So-
Find like-minded people that will help motivate you. I think that's true in anything. I mean, not just working out.
Exactly.
If you want to do anything, you need to find people like you that are going to motivate you. Because there's going to be days you don't want to go work out. And you have that person that's going to be like, hey, man, we didn't already start this. Let's get in the gym, man. Exactly. So definitely find like-minded people who are starting out like you, or maybe even somebody who's been in the gym a little bit longer than you. You don't want to get in there with a professional bodybuilder as your partner, maybe as a trainer.
Yeah.
But you want to find somebody who is maybe at a level that you are, and you guys motivate each other. And if not motivate each other, at least give each other some type of forceful backup to get in the gym.
Right.
And even days that maybe you can't go, you make sure that they go, and vice versa. You want somebody who's like-minded, kind of at the same level you are, and you guys push each other.
What I have to say about that is, I have these friends, and no names. But,
no names. I feel like, okay, you're throwing a lot of shade without throwing names out there, but okay, I like it. I like it.
Stop trying to be in competition. Okay, just do what you're capable of doing. Everybody is not going to be in your level. You are not on my level.
Whoa. I feel like that was directed at somebody, but okay. You're not on his level. Just so it's clear, he ain't talking to me. He ain't talking to me. This ain't about me.
Yeah, just do what you can, man. Don't try to outdo the next or your friend, just to make yourself seem big. If the egos, just build your body, come to the gym what you come to the gym for, have fun. And go about your business.
Right on, brother. I hear it. Good information. Also, the scale is not the only metric of fitness and health. I know a lot of people are focused on what my weight is. I can look at a guy who's 135 pounds and he be in the worst health, out there. And I can see somebody who's 215 and he be in the best health. You know what I'm saying? So don't get so wrapped around the scale. And then one thing, like you said, with your diet, as your diet changes, your body weight fluctuates. I can gain and lose 5 pounds in a day, and I'm not, oh my God, I'm not healthy, or I didn't gain these 5 pounds. That is just the ebb and flow of your body. You lose water, you gain water. There's a lot of factors in your weight and how it, your body comes to that number.
Exactly.
So don't focus on that number of you being healthy or not.
And a lot of that has to do with if you drink a lot of water, if you drink a lot of alcohol. Now even when it comes to that, like salt, sugar, carbs, all that retain water. And which was very important that people need to know is this: fat is not what gets you fat. Carbs is what puts that weight on you. So because of the carbs and what time you eat it, and that has a lot to do with your weight gain.
Okay, I do want to ask you this. Is there a certain time of the day that you want to stop eating? I've heard that you don't want to eat too late because your body does not rest properly. Is that a myth, or is that something that you kind of follow?
Not so much it doesn't rest properly. It's just when you sleep, the insulin, with the carbs, how much carbs you eat. Excuse me. Before you go to bed, if you eat carbs before you go to bed, not to break it down, to the T, but like doing your insulin and it gets you put that weight on you, you're resting and you're not moving, the weight just accumulates and, it goes places it doesn't really have to go. And first place it hits is your core.
And that right there, that midsection, that spare tire. Gotcha.
So try avoid eating.
So don't eat like fatty, not a lot of carbs
yeah.
prior to going to bed. Eat something light. Eat a vegetable, eat a light snack, drink some water.
You can eat protein. Like nobody says, I hear a lot. Listen, you can eat. It doesn't matter how late it is. If it's protein, you can eat it.
Okay, so eat that protein. Gotcha.
You can wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning and eat some protein. Fish, steak. Even steak. Steak is very healthy. You know what I mean? It has healthy fats in it. So, yeah, understand that, fitness fam.
Gotcha. Good information. All right, and my final rule for you health guys: make your goals long term. Don't get focused on short term goals.
Right.
Now, if you are going into a competition, yes, that's a short term goal. But make the goal to be healthy. Make the goal to eat right. Make the goal to change you a long term goal, not just I'm gonna eat healthy for a year and then I'm just gonna go back to be. Then you haven't really changed. It's about making a positive change that's gonna last you and hopefully help you live longer.
Oh yeah. All that, man, like heart diseases and chronics and fitness is very important, man, when it comes to like you only have one body, so you try to take care of it the best you can. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to go to the gym. You know what I mean? You can just the eating healthy part. You know, take your vitamins, fish oils. Also, if you go to the gym, you make it a goal to go to the gym once a week, and you like, oh man, I made the gym once a week. I ain't gonna go till like next week or when summer gets here, because it's summertime. Your body's not gonna change
that quick. Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. Hey, this is some outstanding information. Rob, hey, let them know how they can get a hold of you on your social media. I definitely want to be able to reach out to you and kind of follow what you got going on.
All right. See, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm still cooking. I have my Instagram is Gambia25. It's GAMBIA 25.
Gambia25. Gotcha.
You can email me for customized meal plans. You know what I mean? The email is crowned, CROWNED, fit, FITT, @gmail.com. Also, I have this YouTube channel coming up starting next week.
Okay, gotta get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dapper Luke's on YouTube too. Not to cut you off, but I'm on that too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. MG doing big things.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
At YouTube coming up, Facebook. You know, Robert Sengan, SENGAN. It's African, by the way. If you haven't
we got you.
NDOW. So Robert Sengan Dowd on Facebook. I don't have a Twitter account. You know, I'm on Snapchat.
All right, you want to snap? You want to snap?
Yeah. So I got a lot of things coming up, man. Look out the YouTube channel. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna have a lot of personality.
All right, you know, it's gonna be fun and it's gonna give you some good information. Hey, this has been a great hour of information. I'm definitely glad I had you on. Definitely got to have you back on, brother. I know we're gonna have some questions. So again, if you have any questions for me, you got any questions for my guests, my questions for my co-host, hit me up and I'll reach back out. My favorites always come back, so definitely gonna have Mr. Rob come back. If he has any competitions coming up, anything big, when his YouTube channel drops, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. So listen up. So upcoming events for me, I've already said it, but I'm gonna say it one more time. The Dapper Happy Hour going down tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. at Island Twist in Virginia Beach. That is free admission, so come on down. My man Talton Manning, you've heard him today. He'll be there in the building live. Live music is all we do there, is live music. Outstanding food and great drink specials. Make sure you come down and see us down there. This weekend, Ben Dope Fashion Experience going down Sunday, July the 9th. 5:30 to 9 p.m. John A's. Tickets still available on Eventbrite. Shout out to Crystal Diggs doing big things. Next weekend, I'm going to be up in D.C. again. I just was in D.C., but I'm going back. Going to be doing the T Rose Bridal Show, hosting the Man Cave out there. Shout out to Miss Tanya Waltrick for having me back up there. Also, July 22nd, 2 weeks from now, going to be doing Utopia up in Richmond. That's going to be a pool party. It's going to be a fashion showcase. It's going to be a great time up in Richmond. So shout out to all my Richmond family. Always look out for me. Always showing love. Christy Durham doing big things with Glam R Us events. That's going down. And then we're going to close out the month with the Surface Warrior Ball. That's going to be Saturday, July the 29th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Founders Inn in Virginia Beach. Outstanding events. That's just July. It's the beginning of July, so I don't want to hit you up with August just yet. But no, I'm cooking up for August and I'm cooking up for September. Outstanding events. Next week, just so y'all tracking, next week is the birthday, Dapper Luke birthday, July 12th, Wednesday. The big 3/7. I got an outstanding show lined up. Got my family coming in. Model Gang reunion going down. I cannot wait. I know it's going to be crazy. Everybody's been asking about Model Gang. So I'm going to have the Model Gang family in the building next week on the Dapper Hour. Listen in. Rob, any final shout outs before we get out of here today?
Man, I just want to shout out to my family, man. Model Gang, my day one.
Oh,
man.
no doubt, brother.
You know what I'm saying? The home girl, my day one Model Gang, Ashley, you know, whole fitness fam. Let's go.
Right on. It's been a great show, brother. Definitely want to shout out my co-host, Rob Indo. Put out a lot of great information. Shout out to my guest today, Mr. Talton Manning. Look for his group. Look for him. And definitely come out and hear him live later on today. Shout out to all of my Famous Radio Live family. My man Prince Hakeem received an award last week for the radio personality of the year from the Black Man Rock Image Awards. Definitely shout out to him and the whole Famous Radio fan. And just shout out to my family out there in Famous Radio Live land. Like I said, the month of June, 600 unique listeners. I mean, that's just an outstanding number. I appreciate everyone.